Well, a tough way to wrap up the regular season at home for the Air Force Falcons as they fall to Seattle University 4-3. Josh Howell, Roland Vargas, and boy, the Falcons came charging out of the gates, but in the end, Seattle, they just made more plays, and they come out of here with the upset victory here on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, tremendous performance from Pete Fewing, Seattle University. They really rode their luck at times. They were under so much pressure early, as we'll see when we get into the highlight package, but they were able to come out with 4 goals here in Colorado Springs and win the game 4-3.
And they end Air Force's 8-game unbeaten streak, and the Falcons, they got it rolling early, Roland.
Yeah, they sure did. They were on the front foot. They caused a lot of turnovers. They put Seattle U under all kinds of pressure, and it was Jake Angeletti with the breakthrough for Air Force on the left foot, made it 1-0, and the Falcons just went from strength to strength. Good ball into the far stick. London Agadou, great leap. Akili Kasim, not his best as he pushes that one into the near post. 2-0, the Falcons, they led. You thought, okay, Air Force is going to go from strength to strength here, but then it was Seattle U fighting back in it, getting the penalty kick in the first half. This really changed the momentum. You talked about it at halftime.
Yeah, this set up Peter Kingston. Had not scored a goal all season long. Well, he would change that in a big way today. Hit a couple. This, the first, and squeezes it into the corner. So Seattle thinking, hey, we're right back in it. They cut the lead in half, but Roland not done yet. Still plenty of more scoring in the opening half.
Yeah, and this was a great strike in from Christian Kuntz. Just thundered that one home, and more set piece woes for Air Force as this one was cleared all the way out to the top, and Nathan Lobo with perhaps the goal of the game with that right-footed strike came through a sea of bodies. That made it 3-2 to the Redhawks, and it was up to Air Force now to come back into this one.
Yeah, an unassisted goal there for Nathan Lobo, his first of the year. Thaddeus Dewing draws the foul, so he would set himself up for a penalty kick, and you don't give the leading scorer in the Western Athletic Conference this kind of an opportunity if you're Seattle.
Yeah, so cool, calm and collected. Waits for Kasim to go down to the right-hand side, just passes it into the net. But Seattle U does not quit, does not fight. Peter Kingston notching his brace. Good hold-up play right there from Barry, and Kingston with the right-footed strike. 4-3, that made it for Seattle U.
And it ricochets off the crossbar and in. And really, Jacob Stone, who came in for the injured John Bazuski, who went down late in the second half, really no chance on that play. 4-3 the final. So the Falcons go to 6-1-1 in Western Athletic Conference play. They wrap it up on the road at Grand Canyon in the finale. And still to be determined because it was a 1-0 Grand Canyon lead at last check at the half against San Jose State. If the Spartans lose, Air Force, they still have a shot to cinch up that #1 seed, which would be crucial going into the WAC tournament in California here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, they need to go down to the Valley of the Sun, put in a good performance, get ready for Western Athletic Conference tournament play. And Air Force, they got the 3 goals. That they're going to be proud of that. They're going to be happy with that, but they need to tighten up defensively, and they've got some injuries that we saw here tonight that they're going to have to deal with going forward.
And for Seattle, they improved to 5-3 in Western Athletic Conference play. They'll play the Spartans, I believe, in the final game of the regular season. So a lot to play out here, but tough way to end for senior day. But the good news is for the Falcons, they know that, hey, there are a few plays here or there, and it could be a totally different outcome. But you have to believe Air Force will be one of the teams when all is said and done in Riverside. They will have a shot to walk away champions of the Western Athletic Conference. But a good teaching moment, just a tough one today for head coach Doug Hill.
Yeah, just a wild game back and forth. Seattle U, tremendous victory on the road here at the Air Force Academy. Both of these teams now will start looking forward to Riverside and Western Athletic Conference tournament play.
Well, from my partner Roland Vargas, our entire crew, this is Josh Howe saying so long from Cadet Soccer Stadium. The final day for the seniors, the 9 seniors here at Air Force, as they fall on a tough one. 4-3 is the final.